Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at my favorite 5 categories to run right now on Dokkan. I'm not going to say these are the top 5 teams in terms of like performance or anything. However, for me these are my favorite 5 teams, and honestly, to be blunt, I think they're pretty close to the top 5, but for me these are my top 5 categories. So to start off with, probably my favorite new category, new in inverted commas being a recently released one, Earth-Bred Fighters. Not only is the team pretty wicked, there's actually some really cool variations you can run of the team, because it basically has any Goku, Trunks, Gohan, Piccolo, Master Roshi, Krillin, Chi-Chi. It's really provided some cool diversity for teams. Like, I find myself able to use Strength Chi-Chi, for example, way more often than I ever could before. Units like Jackie Chun, units like God Goku make some really fun and interesting team builds. And yeah, just in general gives it a lot of diversity for SBR, ESBR, just in general, all really good stuff. Personally speaking, my favorite team to run at the moment on the Earth-Bred Fighters is essentially like a world tournament Earth-Bred Fighters hybrid mix with a little bit of a dash of superhero. So right now, probably my favorite lineup to run is obviously with the Tech Goku as a lead, and then kind of incorporating a couple of these superheroes units inside that team. So Power Awakening Piccolo, Physical Ultimate Gohan, Pan are all a ton of fun to run in pretty much any bit of content. And then beyond that, I obviously like to run Strength Krillin, and I also like to run Jackie Chun, because I've actually been really enjoying that kind of trio of units floating around on my team. So it makes it a lot of fun, and this team really can handle a lot of events, but it's also a fun team. Lots of active skills, giant forms, like interesting conditions, support floating around. It's really fun. The next team that I enjoy a lot is Movie Heroes. So Movie Heroes, at least for me, obviously there's a couple leads. I don't have the Tech God Bros, so just keep that in mind when you don't see them here, that obviously they would be on the team. But yeah, Movie Heroes is a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of crossover with the previous category, especially on the superheroes side, as the superheroes units are just a huge amount of fun to play with. At least for me, they're like my favorite units right now. I've been using them in everything. But there's also some Movie Hero specific units. There's some more interesting options. The 5th year LRs are great on JP's side. You have the Tech Goku from the Cooler movies, a lot of fun. AGL Gogeta, by the way, super awesome to run. Paikuhan's great in certain situations. He's got some awesome utility and support functions. And yeah, just in general, it's like really good stuff. Youth Goku's also in this category. So I just have a lot of fun kind of rocking around, changing up these teams a lot. The 3rd year LRs are also a lot of fun. But right now I've really been enjoying kind of running the superheroes units. Also running the worldwide celebration units has been a lot of fun for me. So Tech Goku alongside the AGL Goku and Vegeta, they make a great pairing, and they're actually just great to run in a rotation together, especially now that I don't have to use a double Carnival Goku. And then yeah, depending on the situation, kind of fluctuating through a couple units, Super Gogeta, all of these units. If I'm fighting a movie boss, obviously God Goku, just a really fun team to run. Goku's great, he provides orbs, it's just a good time. Next, we have Terrifying Conquerors. This team, honestly, so you'll see there's a Junior there, or Junior Piccolo. Obviously, that's to represent the Int Piccolo, who I unfortunately don't have. And the same as Golden Frieza, to represent the LR Golden Frieza, who I also don't have. So this team I have personally a lot of fun with. So the Ginyu Force units are obvious. You've got some great options as well. You've got the Physical LR, the Tech LR, you've got the Jason Berta, you've got Raccoon Gildo, all depending on your situation. I like to run Giant Ape Vegeta as a floater. I like to run double Golden Freezers if I need to. You can run full Freezer lineups or full Wicked Bloodline lineups. You've got really just a lot of fun options. LR Metal Cooler's also great with his revive. Terrifying Conquerors has some pretty cool diverse builds, and obviously a lot of them are subsets of teams. You can go like full Ginyu Force, you can go full Wicked Bloodline, but this kind of hybrid team that I'm running right now is a lot of fun, and I've really enjoyed using it with the Int Demon King Piccolo as a friend. It's been a huge amount of fun. It's just been awesome to use basically, and it's just a great time. Like, it's just honestly been a super awesome team to run. It gets through a lot of content. It's got some set rotations, which I personally like, and it's an excuse to use Captain Ginyu again. Now you can use Ginyu as the lead, which is also not so bad, but you can also use, Demon King Piccolo is also fine. Then the next team, probably my favorite team to run right now in general, is Bond of Parent and Child, and obviously I'm biased because Bond of Parent and Child features my favorite LR in Trunks and Vegeta, alongside also some of my other favorite units like Ultimate Gohan, Super Saiyan Gohan, just basically a ton of units. AGL Trunks, Majin Vegeta, and Majin Vegeta is also awesome to run. Just Bond of Parent and Child is just a really fun category for me on a personal level. Now, it's a huge category that actually has a ridiculous amount of options. So many so that I actually can't just start showing you too many of them like I do with the other categories, because it's just so diverse. Like, it's got any Goku, any Vegeta, any Teen Gohan, any Pan, any Goten, any Kid Trunks, anything like that basically, which makes it a very strong, very malleable category. For me personally, right now I'm just really enjoying kind of running Vegeta and Trunks, kind of more focusing directly on, for example, having Majin Vegeta, more focusing on having AGL Trunks, who I really like and enjoy using substantially, AGL Trunks. So yeah, I think for me in general, it's really possibly my favorite team to run right now. There's a lot of just awesome units I enjoy using, a lot of animations I enjoy, and the team can get through content. I've used them for no item runs, I think, for most of the red zone. But yeah, it's also just a really fun category. Obviously there's some flexibility with their future Saga lead and all that, but just talking strictly Bond of Parent and Child, there's some really just cool teams and some strong supports. AGL Gohan, Physical Goku, all really strong supporting units, and yeah, just a lot of fun. And then finally, my last category that I'm currently using a lot, or I'm having a lot of fun with, is probably the smallest one with the least amount of flexibility, but it's Android Cell Saga. So obviously, just full disclaimer, I don't have AGL Cell, and I don't have Tech Goku and Gohan. I believe they would probably be in the team, at least over the Strength Goku Gohan, more than likely, and maybe AGL, Cell over the physical one. But honestly, in general, this team is still just a ton of fun to run. It's a little bit wonky in terms of links, but it's a hell of a lot of fun to run. You've got the Int Physical Cell kind of rotation. I've got AGL Gohan, Strength Goku Gohan rotation. I've got Piccolo just seeing super attacks left, right, and center. I've got the really, really cool utility of Android 17 and 18. I just have a lot. I've just got a lot going on. I've got everything I need. There's not a lot of other options, I would say. You got some really cool free-to-play ones. Physical Frieza, AGL, 17 and 18 Future. The Yardrak Goku is super usable in a lot of situations, so is Android 16. So you do have some really cool units. Future Gohan's also cool. AGL Trunks is also rad. Second Form Cell's cool. So there's options. But yeah, I think it's probably the smallest category in terms of options, but it's just so much fun to use. Especially having Cell and Gohan in the same team is pretty nutty, since they can kind of fulfill each other's requirements and that. It's just a really nutty kind of lineup. But that's my favorite categories. I'd love to know your guys as well. Or you can let me know what you think the top 5 are, if that's what you want, and I'll see you guys next time. Till then, bye.